My room's a mess. I hope the chain isn't too loud. Hello? I have a problem. I am ungrateful with God! And you might be too. If that offends you, stay for this video. It might help you. Now bear with me. If someone told me to my face that, hey, you're ungrateful with God, I'd be like, ah, yeah, I guess. Because the truth is, a lot of the time we are. Even when we don't realize it. Now, you could sit here and say, no, not me. You're human. I'm human. You know what I have? Problems. You know what you also have? That's right. Problems. We humans, we have problems. We're imperfect. We're not perfect. Stop trying to be perfect. Now, one of the problems I have, and I'd say a lot of people nowadays, would be worry. Or, as the world calls it, anxiety. I don't like it! You know, the little grubby hands the devil puts on us. That's one of the many things he actually gets to us by. Anxiety. Unfortunately, a lot of the time, we let it consume us. Now you can sit there and you can be like, well, I worry, but I don't let it go. You're wrong! You're wrong. Let me tell you why. A lot of the times, when we worry, it starts off as a small thing. It's okay to worry. I'm not telling you that, oh, if I worry, I'm gonna go to hell. No! If you worry, it's okay. Bring it to him. Bring it to him. If something's bothering you so much that it's consuming you, it's taking away that worship from him. And you can, honestly, I don't blame you if you're like, I'm not worshiping my anxiety. I don't want to worship my anxiety. It's horrible. With it consuming us, it is taking away worship from God. Now imagine this. Let's say you have school tomorrow, right? First day of school, maybe there's something big going on. Maybe you have a job tomorrow, first day, and you're worrying. You're like, oh, well, what if this happens? What if this happens? What is this? We are worshiping what our thoughts put forth instead of the plan God already has for us. Remember, lean not on your own understanding. That's hard for us. A lot of us are arrogant. Yes, me included. I'm human. I do my best. But that's another problem. We try to do our best. Yes, we can try. But if we leave it all up to us, like, oh, I gotta fix this for God. I gotta fix this. I gotta fix this. No. Do you get clean before you get into the shower? No, I don't think so. And if you do, what is the point of the shower? But yes, worry is fine. Letting it consume you, that's not good. It's not okay. And it doesn't even feel nice anyway. Now, you can sit here and you can be like, but I love God. I love him. I love him a lot! Like a lot. Like a lot. But that doesn't mean I'm ungrateful. That hurts me that I'm ungrateful. I want to stop being ungrateful. How am I ungrateful? How are you ungrateful? Well, first of all, we don't even have to be alive right now. That sounds dark and that sounds harsh, but it's the truth. He doesn't need us. You think a being that sits outside of space and time said, I need that. No. But he didn't want to live in a universe, in a world that he made with his bare hands and with his word without you. He loves you so much. And a lot of the times we are self-deprecating, self-hating. That's another way you're being ungrateful, unfortunately. You are hating what he made. Imagine you make something, right? You put your heart, your soul, into your passion, into this thing, and you give it life. Like Pinocchio, right? Imagine when Giuseppe made Pinocchio. Is that his name? I don't know his name. Imagine when Giuseppe, I think that's his name, I'm just gonna go with that, made Pinocchio. And when Pinocchio came to life, he sat there and said, nah, I don't like it. I don't like it. I just don't. I can't like it. He made you the way you are. All of us are different. What would be the point if we were all the same? What's the point? Might as well just make two of them if they're all going to be the same. We're not mass produced. We're individuals. He made us stand out on purpose. I'm not calling you a bad person or a horrible person even just because you hate yourself. But know that that hurt you feel, he most likely also feels. He's hurt that you're hurt. He's not hurt because, oh, well, she doesn't like herself, so I'm not. No. He's hurt because he sees you there. He sees all the work and effort he put. He knew everything about you before you were even birthed out of your mother. And you sit there and you dislike it. You bash on it. You hate yourself. Love yourself. Love what he has made. You ever look outside and see a sunset and you're sitting there like, wow, that is beautiful. He made that too. If he made that beautiful and we bear the image of God, how much more beautiful to him do you think that sunset is to us? If that makes sense. That is another one of the ways we are ungrateful. Hating ourselves. Ungrateful for being even put here. God didn't have to wake me up. I was going to record this video like a day ago. If I died, I wouldn't have been able to do that. I'd be sitting getting judgment right now. He didn't have to wake you up either. He did. Now, there was this whole thing. I don't know when this is posted, but on the 23rd to 24th of September, people were saying, because these, false prophets were saying, oh, the rapture is going to happen. Oh, the rapture is going to happen. That's another case of lean not on your own understanding. We don't know the day nor the hour he's going to show up. It literally says, like a thief in the night. I don't know when my house is going to get broken into. We don't know when he's coming back. People got so filled with worry and immediate dropping down to their knees in fear. Yes, fear the Lord, but fear doesn't mean no. No! That's not what fear is. Not in this context. Fear means respect the Lord. And with respect comes surrenderance. How am I supposed to surrender myself to the Lord if I am ungrateful for what he does to me? What he does for me? Well, stop listening to the world. If the world talks bad about you, if the world doesn't like you, if you have people persecuting you, remember, the world hated Jesus first. And if they hated a perfect man, What makes you think they will not attack you violently, especially if you profess your faith? People don't like individuality. We are very slow. We're very slow. When we find something different, we tend to just not like it. I don't like trying new foods. Sometimes it ends up being a good thing. Other times, I regret my decision heavily. Like really heavily. I got a little off track. The point is, don't listen to the world. Just don't. With the whole rapture thing, it's not happening yet. Not because we are waiting for God. He's waiting for us. He wants his children to come home. We have to start being grateful. If your life is trash right now, he's not done working. One of the YouTubers I like to watch, he's a godly content maker. He says, I like one of the things he says. He says, stop putting a period where God put a comma. I like that. I like that a lot. Because are you writing the story? No. So stop trying to take the book out of his hand. Sit there. Listen. Be patient. Is that easy? No. It's easy to be ungrateful. Us humans, we get too used to things very fast. We get over things like insanely quickly. We are very desensitized in today's society. Big example, unfortunate recent events with Charlie, Mr. Kirk, and a lot of other people as of recently. I think even something happened today. I'm not entirely sure, but there's all this stuff going on that we hear it, we get shocked, and we kind of move on, or we make jokes about it. I've heard the jokes. They're not funny. They're just not. Maybe back then, old me, like BC, before Christ, I might have found them funny. But even then, there felt something wrong. Doesn't matter if you're a good person, a really bad person, or a really good person. Doesn't matter. We're all sinners. I feel bad. And I bet a lot of you too, when people just die. I pray they are with God. I really do. I pray they're at peace now. I didn't know them personally. But it's sad how people just take lives and we're kind of just gloss over it. We get used to things too fast. Our minds, our comprehension skill, it's like really good and really bad. Even with COVID, we got used to that pretty quick. It sucked, but the moment it kind of started and then just proceeded, at least from what I noticed, I could be completely wrong. I could be babbling out my mouth this whole video. And if you think that I'm talking absolute nonsense, or you see something in scripture that's like, you're wrong, stop watching. And in fact, actually, please tell me. I'm not trying to lead you astray. With COVID, we got really used to it pretty quick. Everybody got used to staying inside. Whatever else happened. I don't like remembering that. I don't really remember much. But now there's a large issue with people not being so social. Besides that, we get over things really quickly. Like I said, our comprehension is meh. Which I think also plays into our faith, our belief in God. Even me sometimes. It's like seeing those videos of those like really old big churches and you look at your phone, you're like, wow, that'd be cool. But then you go in person, you're like your heart drops. You're just in awe, like you're there. And with God, He is literally outside of our understanding. We cannot fathom him. We can't fathom the love he has for us. Another reason why it says, lean not on your own understanding. The Lord is outside of space and time. Like, imagine space and time is a box, right? And like, we're in here, something like that. And he's just, like, he's always here. He's here while I'm recording this video. Hi, Jesus. You hear that and you're like, yes, God is all knowing, God is all loving, God is big. He's beyond our interpretation. You hear that and you're like, yeah. We can barely comprehend the length from the moon to the earth. So I can see why comprehending God, or even coming close, or like having faith in him, I can see why sometimes that's an issue, because we just can't grasp a lot of things. But again, lean not on your understanding. He's there. He's there while you watch this video. He's there while you eat. He's there while you use the bathroom. He's there while you go to school, work, sleep, wake up, rinse and repeat. That's hard to grasp. A lot of times we are, I need to see it to believe it kind of people. No. No. When you see something on the news, when you see a new discovery, when you see a new fact, why does that then not apply? Why do we take that and be like, oh, I can believe that. But then with him, it's like, no, I need to see proof. You weren't given proof for this. You weren't given proof for that. Can I sit here and prove that God is in the room right now? No. But what I can prove, what I can tell you, is that Jesus died on the cross. He died for our sins, and he was resurrected on the third day. Could I prove this in this moment, right now, if you were in front of me? Maybe. A little bit off track. I know this is supposed to be about ungratefulness, but this plays into all of that. It's like, let's say you're given socks for your birthday or Christmas. You may be ungrateful for them, but you love the person who gave them to you. But we don't know what that person went through to give them to us. We don't know if they spent what money they were going to use to eat. Give us those socks. That seems a little silly, but that's the reality for some people, or some children out there. I have it probably a lot better than maybe my neighbor has it. I'm not telling you you don't have the right to be upset or complain because my life or your life is better than mine. No. But you can go to God to it. You can go to God about it. And if something's bothering you right now and you just have to pray, leave the video. Just go talk to him. I'm not here for views. I'm not here for likes. I'm not here for a subscription. I'd like that, but that's not my purpose here. Yes, there are other things I'm going to do on this channel, but my main goal and what I am called to do is to spread the love of God and to also make sure to help others. Because there's questions I have that maybe, that even out there in the internet or anywhere, there's not answers to. We're not going to have every answer. So be still and know that he's God. Now with praying, you may sit there and be like, I don't know how to pray. I don't know how to start. Another thing from this guy's videos is, I'll put it right here.
Maybe you're saying, if God can heal me, if God can bring me out of this, if God can open that door, if God can do this and do that. So I challenge you to bring it to him today. Because Jesus said you could have faith as small as a mustard seed and you could move mountains with that. So just bring it to him. Even if your faith feels shaky, even if you have more questions than you have answers, pray that simple prayer that father prayed. Lord, I believe, but help my unbelief. Because God's not looking for your perfection. He's just looking for your surrender. Can I get an A? Man,
I love that. He's not looking for perfection. He's looking for surrender. Why would he be looking for perfection? Because if so, there would be no point he died on the cross. And I don't like the idea, and I could never truly say that without feeling a deep pit in my stomach. I'm pretty sure that's blasphemy. He didn't die for no reason. He's not looking for our Father who thou art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will. No. No. Talk to him as you would talk to a friend. If you don't have a friend, talk to him as you would talk to yourself. If you don't talk to yourself, pour your heart out. Either way, in any situation, pour your heart out to him. I pour my heart out. I feel bad that I'm ungrateful because I don't have to be waking up. I don't have to be given a meal on my plate. There are those who don't have meals on their plate. I'm ungrateful. Not for everything, but I need to start being more grateful. And maybe you do as well. Maybe you do as well. I'm not attacking you. Again, if you feel offended, maybe change the way you do things a bit. But talk to him. There is nothing on this world that will get us to heaven. Our works don't matter. Our fruits do. How do you grow fruit? Do you think a plant, let's say a gardener, right? A gardener has his garden. He plants the plant. He sits there and does nothing. Do you think the plant's going to be able to grow itself out of the ground with no resources, no water, no care, nothing? No, it's going to sit there and die. It's going to try. It's going to do everything it can, but it's going to die. Imagine we are that plant. God is our gardener, and he's going to help us grow fruit. We're going to do it the closer we get to God, but he is going to help. He's going to help with everything. He's going to work within us. It's not fast. Am I going to say that tomorrow you're going to wake up and be like, I feel like a sinless man? No! And don't have that mentality either. You are going to sin, but it's going to feel more disgusting and less normal than it does right now. I personally, whenever I sin, I'm like, it's a horrible feeling. I don't like it. With praying. There's something my friend tells me when we're in the gym. You know, if you go to the gym, the first rep is always the hardest. Like you're trying to get it up and you're struggling and it's like, oh, I can't do this. But once you finally get it up, you're pushing through the rest of them like you're a champ. Like, come on. Are we ever going to be perfect at prayer? No. Some days I sit there and I'm just like, oh God, I don't know what to say. So I tell him to read my heart. Or I just sit in peace with him. This helps me. If this doesn't help you, find your own way. You don't have to do what I do. I'm not you. You're not me. I don't know what goes through your mind. You don't know what goes through mine. I'm not here to dictate and tell you, do this, do that, do this, do that. No. Once again, don't listen to the world. Find him and he will guide you. With God. With praying to him. He loves you a lot. As I said earlier. There's a verse. I don't know the exact where it is or the exact wording. But what it says is, God has more wonderful thoughts about you than there are grains of sand on the earth, or that than there is stars in the sky. One of the two. That's a lot of good thoughts. For just you, an individual, for you, his child. He loves you. Don't hate yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Don't make it hard for yourself. He loves you a lot. He knew every sin we would commit. He knew everything in my life. I've done bad things. Maybe you've done worse. Maybe you haven't. You don't know what I've done. I don't know what you've done. I'm not here to judge you and be like, you suck! He saw everything you were going to do. And he said, you know what? Yeah, boy. He still wanted you. He still wanted to give you life. Breathe breath into your lungs. That alone is the number one thing to be most grateful for. Obviously, besides him dying for us, but the fact that he knew what was going to happen in your life, he still wanted you. Not needed you, wanted you. Moral of today's video, he loves you a lot. Talk with him. Be a little more grateful. It's hard. It's hard. I don't blame you. It's hard. But next time you wake up, before grabbing your phone, before anything, just sit there and be like, Lord, thank you for waking me up. Thank you for loving me so much that I get to live another day. Even if today isn't going to be all that good. Even if today is going to be, that's today. We don't know tomorrow, and it could be better than yesterday. We won't know unless we get up and give him all our problems. Take it off our shoulders. Let us walk with him. Don't be ungrateful. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to go away immediately, but try being a little more grateful for the little things he does for you and that he doesn't do for you. There's a reason we don't always get what we want. It's not always good for us. He knows what is good for us. Doesn't mean you can't ask him for stuff. Doesn't mean you can't ask him, be like, Lord, I want a girlfriend. Lord, I want this job. He's going to give it to you in his will. It's going to be through his way, not yours. All right, my brothers and sisters, I don't have much more to say in this video. And if I do, I'll make a part 2. You guys have a wonderfully blessed day. God bless.